going to shape the front jacket. The pieces that you need to cut on her canvas are the pieces number 5, 6, 11 and 18. The front jacket are the pieces 5 and 6. So I'm going to start with the front jacket. My front jacket have the roll line. My pattern has all the dots for the roll line. So just transfer those dots. Trace 2 guidelines parallel to the roll line, 1/4 inch apart. Then trace 2 more guidelines, 1/2 inch apart, 1 and 2, 1/2 inch apart, and then just finish tracing guidelines 1/4 apart. So I have here 1/4, 1/4, 1/4 and 1/4. Now, shoulder reinforcement. The shoulder reinforcements, just place the shoulder reinforcement in between the panel and trace guidelines 1 inch apart. If you see, these guidelines are parallel to the roll line and all the other marks. Remember that the pieces number 6, 11 and 18 are cut on bias. That means that this is the grain line and here I have my selvage. Next step is attach by machine piece number 5 and piece number 6 on top of the guideline. I have my piece ready, number 5 and number 6 together. This is my front jacket. The panel, center front, side seam, you have the buttonhole ready, and the pocket. Place this piece on top of the self fabric and align the edges. Then pin the 2 pieces together. When you pin the 2 pieces, leave the pins away from the edge because we have to cut 1/2 inch all around the hair canvas. I try to shape the jacket. You see, here is the hair canvas is a little bit smaller than the jacket, but that is okay. Remember the fabrics. The 2 fabrics they have different material. So when you cut, the shape change a little bit. Ready. Double check that the hair canvas is even. So I turn it. I can trim a little bit here. And I can trim a little bit here. Okay. Turn it to the hair canvas and baste the 2 pieces. When you do this stitch, it's just long stitch and you catch the jacket too. Why this stitch? Because we have to do so many hand stitches and it's easier to work with this and not work with the pins on the jacket. The outside. ready. The jacket has the basting stitch all around, so we don't need anymore the pins. Next step is trace the frame half an inch all around on the outside of the jacket. Use the quill ruler and trace the guideline half an inch. The lapel, shoulder, armhole. You see my armhole of the jacket is bigger than the armhole for the hair canvas, so my guide is gonna be the self fabric. And side seam. No, I'm sorry, and the hem. The jacket is ready, so now we can cut just the hair canvas along the frame. Be careful to cut the jacket. I already trimmed the hair canvas. My first stitch is attach the roll line and the jacket. So when I attach the roll line and the jacket, just with a small stitch, so you catch a little bit of the jacket and the hair canvas. This is the running stitch. The jacket and the hair canvas, and catch along the dots. So here we don't see, we just see a couple marks. You see my roll line, running stitch, just catch the dots and the jacket. Roll line ready. Next line, chevron. The handout, this handout is an e-companion. So the next step is the stitch is the chevron stitch. The guidelines 1/4 inch apart for chevron and 1/2 inch apart pad stitch. Exactly the same stitches, the only difference is that chevron is shorter than the pad stitching. So I'm going to start with the chevron. The chevron, you don't have to cut the thread, you can continue just to the next line. So I just catch the fabric and the hair canvas and go under the 2 layers. From left to right, slant the stitch and pass through the lining and out. Left to right, just catch the fabric and the hair canvas, pass under the line and out. This stitch all the way down. Left to right, down. Left to right, down. So my stitch, if I trace a line, my stitch looks like that. Okay. I finished with my first guideline, chevron. Next guideline also is a 1/4 inch away from the first one. Don't back stitch, you can continue. But this stitch is gonna be opposite or in the different direction. Now if I just trace it, this is gonna be the look. So you see, one goes left to right and the other one right to left. So this stitch all the way up. I am finishing my second guideline, the chevron. So I go all the way up. And then to pass to the guideline, to the pad stitch guideline, just pass it. You don't have to cut it. This guideline is the same as this one, so that means the same direction. The stitches have to be the same direction but longer. So longer is like 1/2 inch length. Pad stitching ready. I go to the next one, to the next pad stitching. In opposite direction, all the way up. And then I start again with the chevron, so a 1/4, just two lines, a 1/4, and that's it. Now our jacket ready, the lapel is ready, row line and the chevron, pad stitching and chevron. Next step is cut stitch, shoulder, armhole and side seam. So the cut stitch is you catch a little bit of the fabric on the top, right to left, and then down, catch the hair canvas, right to left, up, right to left, down, right to left, up, right to left, down, right to left. You see that the distance in between the stitches more or less 1/2 inch. Up, right to left, down, right to left. So continue with this stitch all the way, armhole and shoulder. Cut stitch is ready on shoulder, armhole and side seam. This is the twill tape. Twill tape, the bookstore they have the twill tape. So for the entire jacket you need 2.5 yards, 3 yards. My twill tape, I'm going to place my twill tape very next to the row line. So just pin it. And cut. Now on top of the hair canvas, shaping the lapel. Cut it. And along the hair canvas, lapel. So you see, I pin my twill tape the same as I cut the hair canvas, half an inch away from the edge. All the way down. Cut. Pin it, and the hemline just for the hair canvas. And cut it. Roll line, lapel and hem, we attach the twill tape with the same stitch, shoulder, cut stitch. So the same roll line. So I just catch the top of the roll line, the top of the twill tape and the bottom, catching the fabric and the hair canvas all the way down. I finish with the roll line, cut stitch along the roll line. Now this is my front of the jacket, so pay attention when you do the stitches, because if you think when you have the jacket on, this is gonna be the front of the jacket, so this part shows. So what I do here, I just catch stitch right next to the fabric, to the edge of the twill, the tape, the edge, but here inside I don't catch the fabric, I just catch the hair canvas. So when I do this stitch, I catch the fabric just where the twill tape touch the hair canvas and the frame of the jacket. Catch there, but the bottom you just catch the fabric and the twill, the hair canvas and the twill tape. If you need, you can remove the pins. So here, because when you stitch, you will not see. The front jacket lapel is ready. We already attached the twill tape along the hair canvas, and you see it's just bordering the hair canvas and the roll line. All the hand stitches, chevron and padded stitching, and shoulder, armhole and side seam with cut stitch.